Steal of the draft, rookie to have better WNBA career than Paige Bueckers, per National Analyst. The Seattle Storm have suddenly forgotten how to win. After being among the contenders till their 27th game, they slid into a 5-game losing streak and now stand on a 0.500 record. It's not like they are not competing, as their losses have been with less than 5 points, but their final punch has disappeared into thin air. Having these performances and not coming away with victories or wins, it is deflating. Coach Noel Quinn said after they ended up on the wrong side for the 5th consecutive time against the Los Angeles Sparks. Even in these losses, the Storm does have a silver lining in this bleak patch. Their number 2 draft pick, Dominique Malona, has made it a point to not have her name be just a footnote among this year's best talents. Being paired up against Aya Wilson, arguably the best player in the league, she scored a career-high 22 points on 8 of 11 shooting from the floor and grabbed 12 rebounds. Building on her personal milestones, Dominique Malona delivered a standout performance against the Sparks, pouring in 20 points on an ultra-efficient 9 of 11 shooting and snatching 11 rebounds. She became the youngest player to record 20-plus points and 10-plus rebounds in back-to-back games, and the WNBA is taking notice. Iowan analyst Autumn Johnson said while piling praise on Malona, "I know we keep talking about Paige Bueckers, which I feel like she has that in the bag for Rookie of the Year, and Kiki Iriafen, Sonia Citrin, and Dominique Malona is like, hold up. At least talk about me. I'm still here." When Malona came up on the scene as the number 2 pick for Seattle, many questioned their pick. Yes, the 19-year-old was a phenom, and her thundering dunks had everyone naming her the female Wemby. The same question remained, was it too early? Malona is proving she was ready for this, and the doubts have vanished. Johnson further declared that the Storm made the right decision in bringing a relatively unknown teenager. She said, "I think she was the steal of the draft. I'm gonna hold everything to that. Like, I really feel like at number 2. Even though she was so high up there at 19 years old, no one saw that coming. And I think with the Seattle Storm, they made a great move. This is not exactly a new take." ESPN analyst Chiny Aguamike actually made the case for Malona as the number 2 pick behind Paige Bueckers during an April 10th segment on ESPN. "I'm going to tell you who is going to be the steal of the draft, a 6'6", 19-year-old French post player by the name of Dominique Malona," Aguamike said. However, the talk had died down after she failed to get any significant minutes. It was hardly a surprise, after all. The players in front of her, Ezei Magbegor and Nneka Aguamike, are world-class starters and undeniable elite talent. Malona has pushed for more time, and she has shown in the recent games exactly why she was so highly rated. A couple of bright games are fine, but many rookies are better than her in the eyes of fans, and Johnson's partner on the podcast pointed out that Malona has a higher ceiling than any while referring to a preseason survey. Jordan Robinson said on the podcast, "I go back to that unanimous GM survey that came out at the beginning of the year. Even though they had Paige Bueckers' prediction as winning Rookie of the Year, they said who's going to have the best overall career. They chose Dominique Malona. And I always pinpoint that because of the upside is so high for what she can be able to do. And you see just the raw athleticism. Who will win the 2025 Kia WNBA Rookie of the Year?" The question read, and the first name out of the GM's mouth was Paige Bueckers. It was not without reason, as the UConn graduate had just won the Nationals as the unanimous best player in the college circuit. 73% of them voted for Bueckers while 18% went for Malona. However, when it came to thinking long-term, Malona had a higher ceiling according to them, as 60% had Malona being a better player in 5 years.